Hey, Drew here, back with a summary. We read the articles for you so you don't have to. And I got another summary here from where companies go wrong with learning and development. This is right up my alley. That's what I'm all about, right? Coaching and training. This was a study over 1,500 managers questioned, said that 75% were dissatisfied with the learning and development function at their firms. 70% of employees say they are unable to do their jobs effectively because they lack the necessary abilities. And one more stat for you. If we don't quickly put new information to use, we'll forget around 75% of it in just 6 days. If you want this article, just type where companies go wrong with learning and development. I'll give you the full summary. Just direct message me or put it in the comments. Okay, here's the deal. You've got to put it into practice. That's the whole point of this article. You've got to put what you've learned into practice. We know this from learning a language, right? It's all about immersion. If you go to another country and you're forced to use the language daily, you'll remember it. If you're not forced to use it, you forget it, right? We leak stuff. We remember stuff. We prioritize. Our brain just works in that way where we prioritize the things that we use on a regular basis. And so if you put into practice the things that you're learning, some of the best companies that I've worked with, the ones that really are able to move the ball forward, whatever analogy you want to use, are really able to move their organization forward, get their job satisfaction scores up with the leadership, with their coworkers, communication, job satisfaction numbers go up. If you want that to happen, you have to be the type of organization, in my experience, with those that I've worked with, it's the organizations that make it front and center. They talk about it all the time. When they're discussing with each other, they're talking about their communication style, their personality style. When they bring a new employee on, they immediately have them trained, and so they can learn and get onboarded in how the organization interacts with one another, so they can use the same verbiage, the same language, the same understanding, and then they continue to do training. You know, I had a mentor once said, you know, what organizations, someone asked him the question, what organizations should I try to sell my training services to? And he said this, he said, the ones that don't need it, right? He said, because they're the ones that are going to buy. The ones that have a discipline of learning, of developing, of training their people, those would be the organizations that don't need the training, but they're the ones that continue to do it because they know the value of that ongoing training, front and center, making sure that their team members are putting into practice what they're learning. And so I'm sorry, I kind of went off on a soapbox on that, but I'm very passionate about it. If you want the summary of the article, you can once again just put it in the comments or direct message me where companies go wrong with learning and development. I'll send it right to you. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll let you know about the next summary.